Hello world, hello world. Welcome back to my channel. Call me Biz. Norm Macdonald and his puppets. Dennis Miller show. Someone sent me this. Actually, someone been requesting this for so long. So here we are. It's been on my list. All right, we are here. So I guess Norm Macdonald do like these puppets here, like a ventriloquist or something. I don't know. So we're gonna see what it's about. Anyways, look, if you enjoy this content, don't forget to like the video, leave a comment, hit that subscribe button. No more ghost watching, and now you can become a member. Ain't that dope? Let's go ahead and watch.
I've often said there's 5 guys on the planet I get up out of my chair and go pay my money to see. Nobody funnier than Norm Macdonald. Norm, the last time I talked to you, you were working with a puppet. Does that still hold true?
Why? They're not called puppets, man.
Oh, I'm sorry. What are they?
Ventriloquist dummies. And even that is a little apathetic, but...
What would you imagine they'd like to be called in a perfect
Well,
world?
I call them my friends.
Yes, of course.
Oh, no, don't do that.
My friends in the bag. Kristen wanted me to do this, but I don't know where that bag is.
What were some of the puppets? Who was your rat pack in there?
I had my regular guy, Brad. He's just my buddy, you know. And then I got this old man, and I had trouble with him. He's too cranky.
Right.
And it turned out I don't even want to mention it. What he believes.
And weren't you also beginning to work with a young Chippewa girl?
Oh. No, that one was too expensive. I wish I could find my Richard Nixon doll, because now they have that Frost-Nixon debate.
Yes.
And I do have a Richard Nixon doll.
No, we actually have these dolls.
Now I'm calling him a doll, but he's somewhere. But I haven't even started working with him on the road because I'm not very good at it yet.
No. If you use the Nixon doll, you have to hold his arms up and have him say, "I am not a doll."
Yo,
man, that impression
are so creepy, Brad.
I would say that's about equal to Frank Langella's.
I thought it was pretty good.
No, I'm serious.
Thank you.
Frank Langella sucks.
As Dracula, no doubt. I just remember you telling me you were working on a ventriloquist act.
Yeah, we don't call it puppet act, but thanks a lot, man, for the respect. Can't do it now at all because the guy... That's a regular Johnny Carson move. Our next act is a puppet act. We'll be coming out here with a puppet and pretending it speaks. They've replaced the Charlie McCarthys with these giant, much more likable Muppet-type characters.
Oh, right.
Right, so it would be like a... Because they found they were making too many movies where the where the antagonist of the film was a ventriloquist dummy.
Because they
nothing but
creepy,
pure
that's why.
Evil. So then the ventriloquists were going, "Oh my God, this is not going to be good for my act."
The malevolence factor. So they went to sort of a sleeping bag with a face on it, the big
exactly.
plush thing.
That's what it looks like.
Uh-huh.
But no, Rusty's would, my guy.
He actually does this,
Wait a second.
like on live television.
Saberhagen, you have to isolate that quote. That is going to be played regularly on this show. Rusty's wood.
What happened to one of his sons?
It's the funniest thing I've ever heard.
Yeah, man.
Oh, tell me about Rusty. I don't know. What's Rusty look like?
What, Rusty? No, I'll get him out of the bag in a minute. But listen, man,
Is this over the phone?
what? He's shy
Yo,
sometimes.
Dennis is dying.
Well, listen, Norman, I can't tell you how good it is to hear from you. You know I think you're a genius. You know I love you.
Wait, is it over?
Well, I haven't played a commercial yet this hour.
No, but are we going to do another bit after the commercial?
Can you stay?
Hold on, man. Let me ask Rusty.
We'll be right back with the guys on the Dennis Miller Show. Hang in, Norman. How many puppets do you have?
I got 3.
3 in the bag?
Yeah, I got them cheaper because there were 3, but these are not cheap. I paid a pretty penny for them.
Mm-hmm.
Like one of them worked with Paul Winchell. This guy was a fortune. And then he's one guy, Rusty's the main guy, and plus I got a book.
How to be a
One's Rusty. He's my, as it says in the book, he's my main man. And he's just like an everyman, you know. This guy will say anything. And then there's one puppet that's no good at all. That's he's an old guy and he's cranky about everything, right? But also, he doesn't believe the Holocaust happened. He's like the worst puppet character ever. Like, and everyone, I never want to talk to him. I never use him because it always comes back to that.
It's not Steve in Vermont. The puppet isn't Steve in Vermont.
No, he's the worst, man. The guy's just, first of all, he's playing wrong. He's not like an evil guy, just ignorant.
He's not evil.
So what do you like to do during the days in San Fran to unwind? Do you go?
I just work on my ventriloquism.
Oh, how's that going, Norm?
It's going great, man. I thought Rusty and I would do a little holiday song for you.
Oh, you're kidding me. Let me kick back here and put my feet up in front of the fire, you and Rusty. Which puppet is Rusty? Refresh me.
Rusty's just my friend. You know, I'm having a lot of trouble with my cranky old man. I don't know if you remember old Alec Majerison, the virulent anti-Semite.
Yeah, sure, I remember. What, are you kidding me? I have a plaque commemorating my first meeting.
I'm trying to get rid of that guy because you know he's a Holocaust denier. That's no secret. He's an enthusiastic Holocaust denier, and I've had it up to here with this character. You know, the man, he's just a waste of wood. But I don't know what to do. One of my Jewish friends suggested that, why don't you just throw him in a fire and burn him? But I say two wrongs don't make a right.
Gotta go.
But anyway, we're not here to talk about that.
I just thought about it.
Let me get Rusty out here. Rusty, say hello to Dennis. Hey, Dennis, how are you?
Hey, Rusty.
What?
Hi, Rusty.
Who's the dummy here, me or you?
It's me.
It sounds like it's you.
I'm sorry, Rusty. Let me give you my man voice. Hey, Rusty, how are you doing?
Dennis was
dummy. Hey, come on now, Rusty. That's ridiculous. Calling Dennis Miller a dummy on his own radio program.
Now, can I jump in here for a second and tell you, here's how crazy Norm is. I'm sitting here believing that he actually has a puppet. Like, it's not enough for him to fake the puppet act on the radio and over the phone. He's actually, you did pull out a puppet and have it on your arm right now, don't you?
Of course I have my pal Rusty here. Yay!
What do you boys have planned for us today, Rusty?
I want to see a video of him and Rusty.
We're going to do a song according to this dummy. Would you stop calling me that? You're the dummy. Now listen, we're going to do a song, a beautiful song. Why? By the way, Rusty, what are you doing for Christmas? Are you going to see your family? Oh, sure. In my family tree, it's an actual tree. Okay, now that's just ridiculous.
You're actually overlapping dialogue here, Norm. You're not even putting a second between you and the puppet's voice.
Now, Rusty, are you ready to sing that song with me? Sure. Okay, I'll start. Here we go. Rudolph the red-nosed reindeer had a very shiny nose. And if you ever saw him, you would say that he was a drunk. Well, that's ridiculous.
What the?
Come on now, don't ruin this. Is a classic. I'm sorry. All right, now let's continue. Then one foggy Christmas Eve, Santa came to town. Rudolph, with your nose so bright, have you been drinking some bathtub gin? What? Okay, now that's enough. That's way beyond the pale.
Stop it, Rusty. Stop.
I wish you'd kick the bucket. Like what? Kick the bucket. What are you talking about? You said pale. Bucket. It's a synonym. Okay, all right. Yeah, that's right. You're the dummy. Okay. I'm sorry, Dennis. This is going nowhere. This is ridiculous.
Rusty's
I
out of
apologize
control.
for Rusty.
Put Rusty in control.
Jesus,
Control
it's so
Rusty.
crazy. It's gotten so crazy over the years.
I can't go on with this. This is just an abuse to the whole idea.
All right. Now, what separates Rusty's old man voice from the old Holocaust denier's voice? Give me that voice.
You don't hear from him, do you?
I want to hear that guy.
And Rusty's just wetted the palate for a little more puppetry.
Oh, God. I swore I'd never use this guy.
It's like the Stones doing "Sympathy for the Devil" after Altamont. Yeah,
There we
never
go.
thought I'd
Alec,
see you play that.
Alec, how are you?
Mm-hmm.
I'm okay, I guess. Yeah, I suppose. What do you think of this Christmas? What do I think of it? I'm not going to celebrate no holiday where a bunch of bearded New Yorkers killed our savior. Hey, come on now. You're going back in the case. I'm sorry,
New
Dennis.
Yorkers killed.
Oh, Norm,
That
you didn't quite have control of the posse today, but I realize it's the holidays are amongst us, and that they're a little petulant this time of year.
I can never keep these guys under control. But no, Rusty's would, my guy.
Wait a second. Saberhagen, you have to isolate that quote. That is going to be played regularly on this show. Rusty's wood, my guy, is the funniest thing I've ever heard.
Yeah, man.
Oh, tell me about Rusty.
Yo, Dennis Miller was having such a good time with that. I don't know, man. When I hear Norm is just entertaining for no reason. Every time I listen to Norm, I think of when Dave Chappelle said he was going through a tough time after his father passed. And, Norm wasn't like, hey, you know how people trying to cheer you up. But he was just funny. Like, he was just, and Dave was like, man, that was some of the best time he had, man. Like, he wasn't, like, trying to, he was just being thoroughly entertaining. And hearing this, I don't even think he was doing it for the audience. I in my heart feel like he was just trying to make Dennis laugh, and the way that Dennis was cracking up, I feel like that's what made the bit funnier. And I don't care what people say, man. Like, I watched that other guy, I always forget his name, Jeff Donham, right? Even though it's funny, but it's just looking at those puppets, and in my head, I'm thinking of just like him alone in a room with just puppets just practicing. That shit is just like creepy as fuck. I ain't gonna lie to you. I don't know why, man. Maybe movies. Movies always make those ventriloquists, those dummy dolls. They always make them look spooky as hell. And then when you do see them in real life, you think they're about to jump up at you like they got a spirit in them. I don't know. But yeah, shouts to Dennis Miller. Shouts to Norm. Those two are hilarious together every time. It's always jokes. He's an enthusiastic Holocaust denier. I've never heard those two words, those two things put together. That's hilarious. Oh man. But anyways, y'all let me know how you feel about it in the comment section below. Let me know what's next for Norm Macdonald, and I got you. If you had a good time, don't forget to like the video, hit that subscribe button, leave a comment. Let me know that you were here. And you could also become a member. Don't forget that. And I'll see y'all in the next one. And guess what? You better be there. Peace.